This the third part of the module, and we'll be tackling the remaining disasters applicable here in the medical city. Next is typhoon. Typhoon is a tropical disturbance characterized by strong winds up to more than 200 kph. It is known to cause vast destruction of lives and properties. In case of typhoon and flood, the DCO will alert all department unit to make preparation for the coming typhoon. The facilities shall task to secure generators. Our generator sets and reserve fuel are sufficient to sustain operation independently for up to 5 days in case of power failure. SMS or Security Management System Operator shall secure a daily weather report from Pagasa. SMS operator should immediately call the DCO and the chairman of the disaster committee to update them on the information coming from weather station. Designated security and facility personnel shall be tasked to secure anything that may be blown away or turned loose. Remember that flying objects are dangerous during typhoon. Selected security personnel shall periodically inspect and closely monitor storm drains and surface water canal for clogs. DCO shall be the one who to announce to refrain from leaving the premises if the situation warrants it. The DCO will be the one to update the administration office for the dissemination of information and instruction to all employees and MODI occupants, including weather report and traffic situation. Patient influx is when there are more than 10 patients with almost the same cases coming in at the emergency room at the same time. Code triage is activated for this. Our patient influx guidelines involves 1. All calls regarding patient influx shall be forwarded to emergency department or EMR reception area. 2. Patient influx procedures should be activated if there are 10 or more patients coming in from the reposted mass casualty incident. Hospitals in the Philippines remain one of the hot spots for bomb threats. Given the vital services of the hospital, such threats, no matter how light, are taken seriously. Bomb threat is generally defined as a threat, usually verbal or written, to detonate an explosive or incendiary device to cause property damage, death, or injuries, whether or not such a device actually exists. Most bomb threat calls are very brief. The caller normally states his message on the few words and hangs up. So what do you do when you receive a call? The person receiving the call should note the following details: date and time of call, exact language used and identifiable accent, gender and estimated age of the caller, and identifiable background noise. Keep the caller online as long as possible. Ask the caller to repeat the message. Sometimes the caller states the exact location and the detonation time of the bomb. Immediately dial 4 afterwards to alert our security team. In these instances, all LDRT team members should 1. Do not panic. 2. If a bomb threat was not directly received by the team captain, immediately inform him or her. 3. Follow instructions of team captain and proceed as instructed. The Medical City, home for top-notch medical care, serves high-profile patient partners who have heightened threat from hostage-taking or terrorist attacks. With that hostage-taking and terrorists attack preparedness plan we put in place. Anybody who is aware or who is a witness to a terrorist hostage-taking incident shall immediately dial 4 and report the incident. Identify yourself by name and employee's ID number and department. Indicate the location of the incident, a known location. If possible, observe the situation, number and weapons of the terrorist suspects, number of hostages, movements, etc. Remain in a safe place. Do not interfere. Wait for the arrival of the responding security teams. Brief the chief security officer or the team leaders. Last disaster is the chemical spill. It is defined as the release of a type or quantity of chemical that poses an immediate risk to health. Discussed in the safety preparedness module were the different chemical hazards present in the medical city. But for this module, we will delve into who and how to respond to a chemical spill. Chemical spill responders are categorized into 2. 1. Local Spill Response Team or LSRT. They are the team composed of at least 2 trained staff from affected area or own department that will immediately respond to small spill incident. 2. General Spill Response Team or GSRT are the team composed of different local spill response team from different departments with chemical sources that will help to respond in big spill incident. These teams are trained in chemical spill response. The following are some key words in chemical spill. Code orange means there was a major chemical spill. Minor spill amounts to less than 5 gallons or 20 liters. Major spill amounts to greater than 5 gallons or 20 liters. Safety data sheet, or SDS, are information on the specific chemical mixture or compound. So, what are the steps of chemical spill response? 1. Assess the risk. 2. Protect yourself. 3. Stop the source. 4. Confine the spill. 5. Clean up. 6. Decontaminate. And 7. Report. During a chemical spill, the LSRT Team 1 is responsible for reporting to Housekeeping and Environment of Care Department for backup response for minor spill. Dial Local 4 for chemical spill. For major spill, indicate the kind of chemical spill and location. In charge of spill cleanup, decontamination and waste disposal. While the LSRT Team 2 shall 1. Proceed to the chemical spill location, assesses, and responds to the chemical spill, and 2. Be in charge of the spill additional cleanup, decontamination, and waste disposal. Responds to Code Orange. Assists LSRT in spill cleanup, decontamination and waste disposal. Controls the area while the cleanup and decontamination process is ongoing. In case the major spill is uncontrollable, will cordon off the area and evacuate the employee concerned and wait for the external local response from Department of Environment and Natural Resources or DENR. Congratulations! You've reached the end of the module. We wish you the best in your daily activities here in the medical city. Always remember, safety is a daily activity.